Okay guys, so welcome to this video. I'm going to be lazy today. I can't be bothered to go down and do an actual video, and I can't be bothered to do some fun content. So instead we're doing a story time because, you know, they seem to get a lot of views. And this is another school trip one. This is related to a Spanish trip that went, again, a bit like the one from a couple of days ago. Anyway, yeah, I'll just get into it. So I was on this Spanish trip, right? To a Spanish library in London. I can't remember exactly what it's called. If I can remember, I will put it on screen now. So yeah, that was. So we had the coach ride there, which was quite long, and then we had the coach ride back, which again was quite long. So it was the entire day. But it was a fun coach drive. Like, it wasn't anything too boring because my Spanish teacher's quite fun. You know, she tried to keep us entertained. So things start to go bad with the school trip when we meet the coach driver. He is the moodiest person I have ever met. Like, I think in my entire life. Sorry about that. They were so moody. They were so nitpicky about everything that we did. I understand that it's difficult to drive an entire coach full of people, and I understand all of that. It's a stressful situation, but I think he was a bit of a dick, to be honest. Everyone has their bad days, but he was on something else. So yeah, basically we went up there, a little bit of traffic, nothing too major on the way. A couple of people eating food on the coach, which I think we were allowed to do. I think we were allowed to eat non-hot foods and drink non-heated drinks. I think the word I'm looking for is cold. That reminds me of the time that I tried to blow an ice cream. That would be a different story time.
Blow an ice cream?
Yeah. Yeah. Do
you know what your most fatal injuries was that you should do a YouTube video about?
The pizza?
Yes. Fatal.
I might do. I probably won't.
Why?
I'll probably do a mini series, a mini episode thing of just a bunch of small things. It'll be the blowing the ice cream, pizza, a couple of other small things. So stay tuned. Back to this story time, right? So we had the trip and we got there, right? It wasn't too bad. Alright. The place was easy to get to until we got to the actual building, right? And I shit you not, the steps were that thin, but fucking taller than me, stood up. I swear to fucking God. That was an exaggeration. However, they were big. They were needlessly big. And there were two of them to get up into the place. So I couldn't just get my wheelchair up there, so I had a teacher help me with that, and I just bum shuffled up. We got to the place and got in, right? It was this Spanish library, and the teacher did the introduction to the people there. I think she knew them. So yeah, that was good. The area that we got to was nice. Until we started to have to move rooms again. So it's 3 floors, I think. Top floor we went to this extra floor to the library. I don't think there's any special name for it. It was just an extra floor. So I had to go up there, and everyone else went up the stairs, and I went to the lift with one of my teachers and one of the staff members. Tried to get my wheelchair in. Bear in mind that it's not a big one. It's not a electric wheelchair. It's nothing too big. I could not fit it through doors, right? At all. There was no way I could fit that thing in there. The lift was like trying to fit a fucking horse dick into a cat's cat. For monetization. It was something. It was so small. I don't know why it was so small. Like, I don't know what they would carry in there. Like, I don't even think it would fit one person. I was only just able to fit in because I'm half a person. Fucking Jesus Christ. So anyway, after like 5 minutes, one of the staff came back with this stool that they let me sit in whilst I went up the lift. And then when I got up there, I was up there for like 5 minutes, and then I had to come straight back down. Why? I don't know why. But that's something that happened for no fucking reason. I don't know why they did that. That was the first thing that really pissed me off about this place. So then, when we got down there, like back down to the middle floor, we then had to go through to this other room, which couldn't be accessed by the lift because it was like a fucking 3-step thing. So they didn't put the lift to that floor, but they did tell me to go there. So luckily I was able to like get down it because I do wheelchair skills. I can go down a couple of sets of stairs, but I just can't go up them. So I went down them, and then I noticed that's where the disabled toilet was. The disabled toilet, right, is down a set of stairs. Why? Again, what about this place?
They're solving people with disabilities.
I know. I don't know why. Like, bad designing is like way different to this. The second thing that pissed me off. I then went back up, like did the thing that we're doing in that second middle, not quite floor thing, and that was it. That was all we had to do there. We then left, and went to like our own thing. Like ordered our own thing to have lunch and stuff. So I just sat with some of my friends and have lunch, you know, chatted for a bit. A couple of people walked off to the shops and stuff. It was good, like that bit was fun. And yeah, that was pretty good, right? That was, the lunch break was good. The bit before was shit. And the bit after, I think we went to a museum. That had a lift that could fit me, thank fuck. However, I do have a lift phobia, so not only was the lift in the other place terrifying, but this thing in the museum, right, Spanish Art Museum, was like slow as well, so that was quite scary because I thought it wasn't moving or like it was broken. So yeah, that was the second part about that. This one trip that was bad. The coach ride back, right? This was the craziest thing. We all brought some money with us because we all know, like, because some of us were planning on like going shopping at the place, at the trip, like during break and stuff, which some people did. We went right on this coach ride for, I think it was 4 or 5 hours, and then the driver decided that he was getting tired, so according to his company fucking rules, he has to pull over somewhere. We pulled over at a service station, and it was getting on like quite late as well, to like, I think it was almost 7, 8 o'clock on this one school trip. So we all had to get off the coach for a couple of hours, and just sat in this service station, doing whatever. Some people like went and queued up, got Burger King, KFC, all of that stuff. I think someone got McDonald's from somewhere. I don't know. I only went to the Burger King and got some like chicken nuggets and stuff. And then we went to all get back on the coach, and the coach driver wasn't going to let anyone in the coach with food if they had hot food, because that was one of the rules. And like, I don't know what was going through his head. Like, he just kept a bunch of kids out till like fucking 8 o'clock at night on an entire day trip, not having any dinner. Apparently we're not allowed to have food because my greedy guts wanted food. So my Spanish teacher, right? She was amazing, and she took my food and put it in her bag. She put it in her handbag, and like snuck it on the coach. So yeah, my teacher brought the food onto the coach, and then when we got on the coach and started to drive, she passed it all back, like passed everyone's food back. I don't know how many other people had food with her, but I did, and a couple other people did. So yeah, that's how I got the food on there. And basically, nothing else too serious happened other than him road raging a lot. Because like I didn't have that much else to do for the trip. I just went home. I think we ended up getting back at like 10, almost 11. If I can remember correctly, I could be horribly wrong about that. But it was a shit trip, but I ended up having an amazing time. Another thing that happened on the coach ride is that we all started to sing the Spanish version of SpongeBob SquarePants, the theme song, right? I think one of the people in the class was doing it with my Spanish teacher, and then someone ended up playing it through their speakers, and then everyone was just shouting and screaming. Fucking Bob
Was that on the coach?
Yeah, Bob Esponja.
What Esponja?
Bob Esponja. So yeah, the Bob Esponja was good. My teacher. It wasn't just the SpongeBob theme song. Like we all sung different things,
Scooby-Doo?
Spanish songs. No, I don't think he sang.
Shut the fuck up! My shit is on! What's this Scooby-Doo? We're coming after you! We're gonna solve that mystery! I see you, Scooby-Doo! The trailing's back to you! What's this Scooby-Doo? Na 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 na! Na na!
So you sing SpongeBob, but not Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, we ended up singing like Despacito and shit.
That's even what?
I didn't say that all the songs were good. I just said I had a good time. Alright, so singing. I covered singing. I covered food. I covered the road rage. I covered the fucking shit design of that library. And to be honest, I was kind of bored by the museum, but it wasn't anything too major that happened whilst I was there. I saw a floating Yoda. If I can find a picture of that, I'll show that on screen. That was kind of cool. Yeah, he was literally just stood outside, and it was kind of cool. So yeah, I'll show pictures if I've got many. Yeah, that'll be all for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If I've got any pictures, they'll be showing now. So if there were pictures, they were there, as you've just seen. Otherwise, guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.